Okay, here's a fun way to practice letters or shapes or numbers. We're going to make some fun things with some crescent rolls. Let's see how they turn out. First things first, preheat your oven. In this case, we're preheating to 375. Then you can start popping open your can of crescent rolls to get them ready to go. Once you find the edge of your crescent rolls, unroll them into one big sheet. You'll have a little bit easier time because probably you will be using two hands for this. Right, now we're going to rip them off on the perforated seams. So I have them all torn apart, and now would be a great time to talk about the shape that they look like right now. Which shape is that? They're not perfect, but they do look like triangles. Now you're going to take each one and you decide what you want to turn it into. Do you want to try to make some letters for the first letter of your child's name? Or some numbers? Or some shapes? I'm going to try a couple different things. So I started with the letter S, which is the first letter of my son's name. But then I decided to make an O and an N. So now I've spelled out the word son because he's the big crescent roll eater in the family. Let's see, I have another one. I'm going to turn into, try to make it the number 2. The number 1 would be way too easy. Let's see if we can make it the number 2. Here's a number 2. Does that look like a 2? Try not to get them to touch. All right, there's a number 2. Let's see. I guess I could try doing a 1, 2, 3 sort of thing here. My number 1 might be a little bit big. Here. Let's see if that'll turn into something that looks like a number 1. Ooh, a 3 might be tricky. So I'm trying not to roll them too tight so they still kind of have that fluffy crescent roll feel to them. See if we can get a 3 here. Well, that kind of looks like a 3. Let's see what they look like when they're all cooked. All right, I have 2 more to turn into something. I think maybe I'll make them some shapes. Okay, so I attempted to make a square and a triangle. Now if you do this with like cookie dough or some other sort of dough, they'll be a little bit easier to shape because they won't already be designed to be rolled up into a crescent roll. I just happen to have crescent rolls in my fridge, so I thought I'd give this a shot. So as soon as my oven's done preheating, we're very close, I will pop these in and watch them because they probably will not cook the same as normal crescent rolls because of different shapes and such. And we will see how they turn out. You just heard the beeps from my oven that it's done preheating. So let's see if this looks like an S-O-N, a 1, 2, 3, and a square and a triangle when we're all done. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Let's check on them. All right, they're getting close. With the exception of maybe the triangle, I think they still look like they're supposed to look. Let's give them a couple more minutes. All right, I added 3 more minutes and they look like that they are getting pretty brown. So I'm going to take them out of the oven. Okay, so the crescent roll container said to cook for 9 to 12 minutes, and this was after 8 minutes. And sometimes my oven tends to cook a little hot, but I would definitely check them after the first 5 and judge from there. All right, shall we see what my son thinks of his S-O-N-N? Let's find out. Hello, boy child. I bring you crescent rolls.
Crescent rolls? Why?
Why what?
Why?
Why do I bring you crescent rolls?
Yes.
So you can eat. Do you see what they say?
S is in... What's this?
That's supposed to be an N.
Sun?
Yes. Are you my son?
Why?
Because I was having fun with shapes and letters and numbers. Because I wanted to show my families another way that they could practice some of their preschooler skills. So now you can eat your name, or what you are anyways.
That was backwards. I mean upside down.
Oh, it was upside down? Okay. Are you going to eat now?
Why are you recording?
Because I'm making a video.
Why?
Because I'm going to make a video to show my families. I think they turned out pretty good, huh? Not too bad? Did you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Okay, good. Well, our square looks a little bit more like a circle. So we're going to call that a 0. We're going to take the 0, the 1, and the 2 and see what the other grown-up in this household thinks of it. Hi, honey.
Hey.
Would you like some crescent rolls?
Of course. Why are you recording me?
Because you have a 0, a 1, and a 2.
Are you going to put me on your class's webcam?
I just might.
With my hair all like it is.
We're social distancing. No one judges hair right now.
Why do I have a 0, a 1, and a 2?
Well, the 0 was originally a square, but it didn't turn out quite like a square. And the 1 and the 2 were because I made a 1, 2, and 3.
What happened to 4, 5, and 6?
I also did a S, an O, and an N, and Sean got those.
Oh. Okay.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Okay, thank you.